Banks, but Plumstead have enjoyed this performance, and he will be back for this 78. He was leading this match 2-0. He was pegged back.
Steve requires 78.
Expect at least a dart or a double. Got to hit the single. Treble is the bonus. Double 12 for a 3-2 lead. Big dart.
Game shot on the fifth leg. Steve Plumstead.
Finishing has been absolutely superb.
What a dart. What a dart. What a setup.
171. Steve require 148.
Another. What an end to this game it could have been. What an end to the game it still might be.
Thomas
Steve
requires
Plumstead looked like he had it all wrapped up. But Banks may be the robber here.
Game shot.
Oh, what
Thomas
a way
Banks.
to win it from Thomas Banks, who you just have to take your hat off to. He's been struggling all week, but he's produced a burst towards the end of that match. And the final 5 darts were absolutely sublime. A 171 to set up the 70 checkout. It's brilliant by Banks. Just after Turner made his mark by winning the previous leg.
Yeah, this is a frustration of a dart player when you know the leg's pretty much gone. You should move away from this. Sensible play.
115. Conan, you require 40. Game shot on the fourth
Mattered
leg.
not a jot
Conan
as Whitehead took out tops to lead 3-1 and move within one
fifth leg, it's
of an opening win.
Aaron Turner.
Not going to happen. Whitehead wants tops for a 4-1 victory in his first game of Group C.
100. Conan, you require 40.
Well, he's been stylish. It's been an
Game
absorbing
shot and the
contest, but the
match.
basis
Conan
was
Whitehead.
Conan Whitehead's power scoring in that game. He will be delighted with that performance. He was in that Group A campaign, and you can see with the little fist bump, plenty of work to do for Aaron Turner. And as we know, Conan Whitehead certainly knows where that camera is.
Trouble of the pair. Richardson should have had the first poke at a double in this leg, and he might only get 1 dart at a double in the leg. Oh, and it's unfortunate that he actually laid down a marker
20.
to deflect off into the double, but it deflected off and away from the double.
Game shot on the third leg. Jared Cole.
Once again, I'll reiterate the point. If Jared Cole can get those doubles going, outed himself what he needed there, didn't help him. And Jared Cole is going to get another match dart.
120.
The width of the wire
James
away
require
from a
89.
showstopper to stop the show. Richardson says the show must go on. And it does, right down to the final act. Richardson found himself 3 behind, but he's won 3 on the spin to cause a last leg shootout in which he has the darts. Board entirely, should be on 60 with 3 darts. Not sure what he went for there, kind of split the difference. And it all came down to missing
16.
in the previous visit.
All just got a little bit messy. You can see the frustration behind. Is it jubilation for Jared? Creeping closer. And he gets there in the end with a real wonder dart to win the game. And match that Jared Cole led by 3 legs to 0. You can see as he's looking, it smiles all around now. James Richardson will be disappointed because he put himself back into a position. Response from Aaron Turner, it really has. He would have been disappointed when he went back to the practice room.
9. Aaron, you require 16.
So double 8 for a 3-1 lead.
Game shot on the
Once
fourth
again,
leg.
he uses
Aaron
that
Turner.
first dart so beautifully well. You could hear the way he just caressed that first dart, just kissed into the double 8.
Fifth
Aaron
leg,
Turner
it's
goes
Thomas
1 leg
for
away.
Rofer.
Being left much more awkward than this. If Banks can find a treble or 2, pressure will be on.
44. Aaron, you require 18.
Well, he left, he has opportunity to split. And looking at the eye line, it's exactly what he's going to do. For his favoured double 8.
Game shot.
Turner takes the prize.
Aaron Turner.
A big 4-2 victory for Aaron Turner, his first winner of the day. And for Thomas Banks, he opened up this Group C campaign with a win. I think elements of frustration this game. Play much higher elbow. And that dart is going such a high, so it's coming down and stacking down. 2 totally different darts, but Cole is flying.
Tops.
Game shot on the third leg.
He flew through that leg, didn't he, in just a dozen darts with a fabulous 90 finish to follow the maximum in the
fourth leg,
previous visit. And once again, Cole finds himself 3-0 up. Was turned away from the Belgian borders. Unfortunately, incorrect paperwork, meaning that the ADC Europe qualifier could not travel. Jared stepped in.
47. Jared, you require 112.
It might prove to be a very wise call for him to answer.
This has been a majestic performance. A 4-0 victory for Jared Cole. That was superb. Steve Plumstead didn't do an awful lot wrong in that game. His scoring was good.
Who you would expect to be big favourites to win their next couple of games each. Richardson may well find himself playing catch-up and just kind of fighting to stay in the race. 180 from him. 180 in response.
What a joy to watch. The accuracy right now. The timing of this game, the rhythm is just beautiful. Magical stuff.
Has anybody checked the size of that treble? They cannot miss. They are both on 9 dart finishes.
141.
What a moment. Not to be for Richardson.
45. Conan,
will it be for Conan Whitehead?
It's on. Choices. Gets the treble 19 for double 12. And it is wonderful from Whitehead. A perfect leg on the Super Series stage where he became the first ever champion. Now he's on the 9 dart roll of honour.
For what has been a memorable game. A game that has had absolutely everything, but once again, James Richardson, once he's got involved in that last leg, he had a bit of a disaster against Jared Cole and Conan Whitehead. The 9 dart king sees out just the most wonderful game of darts you will see here at the MODUS Super Series. Conan Whitehead doesn't often celebrate too much, but that game had absolutely everything. The 9 darter, 8 180s, just shy of 100 average for Conan Whitehead. He's played 2, he's won 2, and James Richardson is saying, what do I have to do to get a win under the belt? That was a belter.
But it's Coe who's stolen them with that stunning performance, that brilliant 9 dart leg. Whitehead winning against Richardson in the previous game, 4-3 with a 9 darter to boot. Those levels have not been achieved in this match, it's fair to say, but it is a walk in the park for Jared Cole at the moment, who starts to highlight his credentials with 110 checkout. This has been the worst performance from Thomas Banks, hasn't it?
48.
Come on, Thomas, bit of magic.
77.
This hasn't happened in this particular match for Banks. Jared Cole's kept calm, done a professional job. Having won his previous 2 games, he adds a third. And a 4-0 win for Jared Cole that sees him pull clear at the top of the table. Coming next, James Richardson looking for his first win when he takes on Aaron Turner.
6.
Well, I like this.
Will he like this?
36.
Well, he does
James
not,
requires 6.
but his opponent will. It gives him an opportunity to break.
We talked about this 60 in his opening game of the day, and it went badly wrong. He didn't recover.
Game shot on the 5th leg.
Times have changed this time for James Richardson. He just sinked that double tops there, but I just want to go back to that 110 finish of James Richardson. And my question to people watching on Pluto TV, almost playing defensively, that if I don't get the 110, I'm going to leave a finish. That might be to his detriment because James Richardson has finally found that treble 20 bed in a last leg decider. And you feel for Aaron Turner, this 68 has to go.
For a second win from his 3 matches today, Aaron Turner takes it out. And has he effectively taken out James Richardson already? It's 3 defeats from 3 for James Richardson, all of them in last leg deciders. Look, it's certainly not on his side.
I think you heard exactly what he said. Shocking first dart.
79.
His words,
Steve
not mine.
require 12.
But Plumstead, he's done the hard work.
Game shot on
I
the
tell you
third
what,
leg.
not only is
Steve
that in, that
Plumstead.
is smack bang. That is plum. See what I did there, Chris?
Yeah, very good.
Full
Glenn,
flag,
very
it's
good.
Conan to throw first.
You have been missed.
That and Whitehead is a long, long way back, so no dramas for Plumstead. Whitehead is in deep, deep trouble.
99. Steve require 58.
For the match, it's
Game shot and the
spectacular,
match.
Steve Plumstead.
Steve
That's what that
Plumstead.
performance was. A player searching for his first victory against a player who's just hit a 9-darter and was wonderful in his previous game.
Course for a 3-1 lead against the unbeaten league leader.
96.
tops in the
Aaron, you
previous leg for
require
Turner.
32.
But we know he loves double 16. That's again a good mark in a sense. He doesn't have to move. Great camera angle again. Can he use those 2 darts? Yes, he
Game
can.
shot
A
of
beautiful
full
dart.
flag. Aaron
Thumbs up as
Turner.
well. Aaron Turner won away in this.
Catch on that there's a much bigger target to go for. Double 5 is a target for Jared, but how many times has he done that
Who
as well?
scored? Aaron,
Hit
you
the 12 going
require
for the double
40.
5.
Incredible. And Aaron Turner just quietly but effectively getting on with the job.
Game
He's been
shot
here
and the
before and he's
match.
been here
Aaron
again.
Turner.
Aaron Turner, not much talk about Aaron Turner at the beginning of it. He started slowly today.
Difficult double for him. That's the reason. He's blocked half the bed with 1 dart, but he's
Game
used
shot on
it to hit
third
the other
leg.
half.
Conan Whitehead.
And he's past the halfway mark in the match. 3-0.
Full flag, it's Thomas to throw first.
Banks, well, 65. Gamble. No, plays it safe. The ball.
19.
Yeah, right decision.
Conan, you
Just the
require
execution
10.
not there. And it's
Shot
3 wins
and the
out the
match.
4 for Conan
Conan
Whitehead
Whitehead.
today. It's a little shake of the head. He's got the job done. He won't want to remember that game looking back there. For Thomas Banks, you could see he's given absolutely everything. A couple of opportunities on big finishes, but job well done for Conan Whitehead. He'll be back soon. But it's James Richardson up next. He plays Steve Plumstead. 50% on the outer ring, so you'll fancy his chances. One of these 2 darts. It's double 7.
74. James, you
wince.
require
In
32.
response, big moment to break there. Richardson returns with 3 in
Game
hand.
shot on
Only
the
needs
fifth
1
leg.
of them.
James Richardson.
And once again, James Richardson gets to 3, a number he's got to in every single one of his matches today, but he's still yet to get to
6
4.
flag, it's Steve to
Now as he waits and sees what Plumstead leaves, because James Richardson is going to have 3 darts to finally get a win today. He has not managed to win
81. James, you
in
require
3 last leg
32.
deciders so far.
Game
But he
shot
has now.
and the match.
James Richardson does
Richardson.
win 4-3. As we alluded to, he has been involved in 7-leg thrillers all day. He will be happy. He's got to be immaculate from here, this James Richardson, but he's the type of character. He's got the CV that he can go on with a run there.
$108. Jared, you require 116. Game shot on the
Well, that's
second
absolutely
leg.
brilliant
Jared
in
Cole.
response from Jared Cole. 15 darter to level up, 116 finish to
Third
complete
leg,
it.
it's Conan to
The numbers right. That's 15 180s, he said today. 15. I haven't hit that this year.
56. Conan, you require
Haven't had
113.
that ever.
Look surprised. Look surprised, please.
Still top.
Game shot on the
Follows
fifth
it.
leg.
And you said the
Conan
finishing has
Whitehead.
been fabulous, Glenn. Well, that trend continues, 113 to make it 3 out of 4 on the outer ring for
Sixth
Whitehead.
leg, it's Jared to throw first.
And alluded to, it can be a tricky finish. Maybe needed that treble, because how is he going to find a way in here? He needs to vault on a pole.
6.
Gave it a good go, but Cole will
Jared,
get
you
his turn.
require 58.
He was searching for the 1 in a million dart, you felt there. Jared Cole, big opportunity. Down to the wire.
Game
What a
shot
dart.
on the match.
What a
Jared
finish.
Cole.
And a real wow moment for Jared Cole. Incredible disappointment for a day that Conan Whitehead won't forget. You don't get a second chance on that stage, Conan. But it's Jared Cole who takes a big, big victory. And when we look at qualification tomorrow night, we may look back on that leg of darts there for Jared Cole. He had one moment, one dart at double 10, and he pinged it. Look at the doubles checkout. Aaron, here's the opportunity to start on a bullseye where you're guaranteeing yourself. So he's gone very aggressive, not guaranteeing yourself now with dart at a double. That helps.
74. Steve, you require 76.
Triple 20, double 8. Well, that becomes double 4. The first part of the equation done, the last part
Steve
done.
Plumstead.
And Plumstead has the lead to a finish.
What would Laura say right now about the performance of Aaron today?
59. Aaron, you require
She was
155.
commentating with a hand in front of her face a lot of the time when she was here, so I'm sure she's watching behind the sofa right now. But he is on a 155 checkout, Laura. Double 19.
Game shot on a 4 flag. Aaron
Suppose that's one for you, Laura.
Timing, Chris. Stick with me, kid. But what a moment. We're talking about Laura. Starting on the 19s, but pretty old school is Aaron. Gone the more traditional way. Superstar.
Well, the ball's in the garden next door.
129.
Just got it back there.
You require 164.
Unless Plumstead can, well, pull out a plum. Oh, that is super sweet from Steve Plumstead. What an exchange of checkouts.
A wonderful 6 darts, Aaron Turner.
Yeah, if I was wearing a hat, I would take it off to him, but it'd stay off for Stephen Plumstead. Everything Turner's done, Plumstead has responded. And this one is going to come down to who can hold the nerve.
136. Aaron, you require 69.
Options. 54 points left. Match dart at tops. How are you feeling? I'm feeling great, and I'm on 8 points. Aaron Turner has not been at his brilliant best today, but he's been good enough to secure another victory and move him on to 8 points. He showed all the fight and tenacity.
Pick his pocket and wrestle the lead in this tie. Needs a treble 20. Gets it. For a dart at double 16.
94. Thomas, you require 10.
Straight for it. Straight in.
Thomas Banks.
Are we about to see another 4-3 game involving James Richardson, or is Thomas Banks going to win this match 4-2 and he moves to 4 points?
$49 then.
95.
For a
Thomas,
hard-fought victory
49.
to end on a high. Well, he could do it on double 11. Oh, close. And in, and it is Thomas Banks, who wins the final game, probably condemning James Richardson to missing out on finals night on Saturday. For Thomas Banks, well, his faint hopes are still alive. However, that win will mean much more than anything on this week's agenda. He won his first game, he's won his last game. Positive signs after a difficult week, a second win. Welcome back. What a wonderful day we have had here in Group C at the Super Series, and we've still got another session to come this evening. They're the final 6 results. The most significant one, probably the 4-3 victory of Thomas Banks over James Richardson. That means that James Richardson ends the day on just 2 points, despite going to a last leg decider in every single one of his matches. Steve Plumstead only got win as well. It was a brilliant performance to get it. Thomas Banks with his best day of what's been a difficult week so far. 2 wins for him. Conan Whitehead on 6 points. He hit a 9-dart finish earlier today, but it's Aaron Turner and Jared Cole who are top of the table on 8 points apiece.